What's up, YouTube? Back listening to Bjorn's Hall, their new album Estuary. They came out this year on, how do you say, Folk Vanguard Records. Yeah, they're hand numbered, and I've got copy number 18 out of 100. And obviously, this is some pagan black metal. I guess they call it epic black metal, which usually you can kind of tell from that type of album cover. But yeah, this is some wonderful stuff from this year. Today I want to talk about, other than that, 1 tape, 2 CDs, and 3 records. And the first tape I want to talk about is the newest of all of these, Torture Rack. These tapes were just made available for purchase days ago, maybe like 1 or 2 days ago. The record has been up for pre-order for some time, various locations. I know 20 Bucks Spin has a splatter color variant, and then there's also a silver and a black vinyl available elsewhere. Yeah, here's the J card, there's the band. And if you don't know, this is members of, well, what other bands are these guys in? Witch Vomit, I know for sure. A couple others. I'm an idiot, but yeah. So yeah, these are available right now. The tapes are available from Head Split Records. So if you want to go pick one of those up now, you can get that and it'll ship now. Otherwise, order the record and it'll be out, soon, as soon as possible. Record. First record I want to talk about, Grandiose Malice. This is out through Hell's Headbangers Records. And this, from my understanding, was a solo project of Tragenda, or Steve Childers, from the band Black Witchery. Now, if I understand correctly, he had sent in this demo to possibly be made into, something better, maybe a release, maybe a band recording or whatever. But, he died in 2016, as you see here. He died in a car wreck in 2016. And I assume then whoever it was he had sent this to was like, oh yeah, well, let's make this a reality. And the other band member that you hear is doing vocals and drums, and of course Tragenda doing the guitars and bass. I really like the lyrics on this. I really like the overall feel of the album. I love the logo and the poster that comes with it too. I've got actually framed. I took it down so I could show you. It's pretty much the only time it's ever going to come off my wall. Here's the poster to show you. You can see through the glare. So yeah, there's Tragenda playing that guitar. He always played, and this kind of Baphometic looking creature. I say Baphomet because I see he's got like a candle on his head. But I don't know, I'm a Satan or whatever it is. It looks cool. And yeah, I really love the poster. I don't know, the opening track on there, it's like this instrumental and it says, "Are you experienced?" But every time I hear it, I imagine Tragenda's just dying, bleeding to death in this car wreck kind of thing. I don't know, that's just the way I picture it. I guess because it's like a farewell, album sort of for Tragenda. But anyway, go check out Grandiose Malice. Hell's Headbangers will hook you up on that. This next band I found by accident. So it's called Master Boot Record. Let me take it out of the sleeve so you can read it. Master Boot Record is the name of the artist, and it is some digital music. It's like synth leads. The type of leads that are being played, though, it sounds like some Steve Vai guitar, but being done on synth. Or it sounds like when they do the really good, what I think are amazing, the solos on Children of Bodom's Follow the Reaper. It's like that. It's that kind of music. I got the color variant, which is this really cool looking white with gray splatter. It's put out through a label called Blood Music, and I was not familiar with Blood Music. Maybe you are, but I just discovered them when I found this. They were, the pre-orders were up for this, and I was listening to the opening song on it, where they don't really have normal names. They're all these code, computer code names. But this is from my understanding, the first album from the group to have vocals on it. It's typically a one-man project, but there's a second guy on this release doing some vocals. And the vocal style I'm not too crazy about. It's this more like a like that's the way the vocals are sung, and so I'm not super into it, but it kind of flows with it. And I just, more than anything, love the synth work being done here. It sounds like a game of fucking Metroid or Mega Man or something, but you know, brought into a modern heavy metal feel at the same time. So it's entirely digital music, but it still feels heavy metal somehow. It's worth checking out. So this is a direct memory access from Master Boot Record. Go check it out. It's on Blood Music. So I had never heard of Blood Music until I found this, you know, preview on YouTube, and I went and looked into it and obviously pre-ordered this. And I found a couple other artists on that label. So it seems that they mostly feature artists that are like digital music or black metal. There's actually some black metal bands too. And this is somewhere kind of in between the two. This is a band called Ghost. And now it's not the Ghost that everyone's familiar with the fucking, you know, the dead Pope singer guy and all the controversy that follows. This is a Ghost spelled G-O-S-T. And it's more on the occult side of digital music. It's a one-man project again. Some really great artwork in here. Of course, I got the CD here. There are vinyl variants of this available. I was able to find the CD actually cheaper on Amazon than going through the label. This one. The record I went through the label, but the CD I went through Amazon. But the music on here is, it sounds like your fucking radio is possessed, dude. And I mean, I don't know, the sounds that he chooses are just so amazing. And if you have a stereo system with like big speakers, this sounds great loud. It's like the louder you play this, the better off it sounds. And it also includes this ritual. I doubt you can, you know, read it. It's so small. The ritual that you can do on here to summon. Who is it? He says he summons Baal Berith. And also it has these lists of times where, through history, I guess, sightings of this demon. And the most recent conjuration, of course, is the album that you're holding in your hands. So I really love the inclusion of that. It makes it a really fun album to listen to. There's a lot of samples that are being used in here that sound great. Like there's a sample of a girl, you know, possessed. It sounds like, you know, during a exorcism, and some other clips like taken from like documentaries about exorcism and possession and Satanism, and it's just fucking fun, dude. Go check out Ghost Possessor. There's the Ghost logo, and Possessor is the name of the album. This is also put out through Blood Music. Really fun fucking synth music. And now it's also very black metal feeling. So the next album I'm going to show you is also from Blood Music, but this one's a step away from the metal section. This is a band called Hollywood Burns. And their latest release is called Invaders, and this is also put out through Blood Music. Blood Music is, there's the logo. Now this sounds like fucking the aliens are coming, because they use a theremin, but it's like a rotary theremin. I don't know if you know like what a rotary organ is. It's got like that horn that actually rotates around in the speaker that makes it kind of have this Doppler effect going on. So it sounds like they're running a theremin, which is that thing that the closer or farther away your hand is, it's like a woo. Kind of sounds like a ghost, like those Halloween ghosts that vibrate and make noise. Kind of sounds like that. So Hollywood Burns is playing this like synth music again, but it's like really a lot of string sections that sound really nice. I'm not sure if those are real string sections or not. I'm assuming that this is all being played on like some high-end synthesizers. But there, yeah, you got those string sections, symphonic sounds, along with this theremin. That just really obviously makes it feel like fucking there's a flying saucer over your head. And I listen to this in my car, dude. If you listen to this CD when you're driving, you feel like you're fucking flying a spaceship. It's really fucking fun. And then all of a sudden, right towards the end of the album, there's this song called Survivors. And there's a vocalist. Now, I don't know if this is a one-man project or what, but the vocalist came out of nowhere, and it's my favorite song on here. And I don't usually like that kind of music. It sounds like something straight up off the radio, but the song Survivors, the guy who sings on here, like, fucking hats off to that dude. What a great vocal performance. And overall, musically, this is just a phenomenal album. It's another new release. All three of these that I showed from Blood Music, these are their latest releases. and they're just back-to-back fucking home runs. Highly recommend you guys check those out. Got one more record I want to talk about, and everything I've showed so far has been brand new stuff. And then the next one I'm going to show, this is something old. This is a band from Sweden called Woods of Infinity. I've looked into a lot of their stuff, and this is actually the only release I like from them. And I'm not 100% sure that these guys are being serious all the time, and you'll see here in a moment. So yeah, the album artwork clearly has been done by Necrolord, famously for doing, you know, Dark Funeral, Bathory. You know, he's an old Swedish artist that does these styles. Yeah, so there's the front and the back. So this album is called Forlott, I believe is how you say it. And Woods of Infinity is a band that I would highly recommend to fans of Life Lover and Limbonic Art. If you are a big fan of both of those bands, I think you would like this a lot. The lyrics are all in Swedish, with an exception of one track, Walking in the Air, which is from the 80s animated Christmas cartoon, The Snowman. Also, I recently did one of my hiking videos, Santiam Pass Part 2. The soundtrack for that is the same song but being done by Aurora. So yeah, it's just black vinyl. And the pictures that are on the fucking labels are just, I mean, every picture of this band, it's kind of weird. Like, I feel like these guys are fucking joking. You gotta be joking. So then, the printed inner sleeve, you got, like, he's smoking a cigar, and, I mean, I really like the picture with the sun rays, but, like, what's with that? And then the poster, too, like, I was really excited that it came with a poster because I wanted to hang it on my wall. I love that cover art, but this is stupid. I mean, so yeah, there's the cover art in the corner, there's the band logo, and it's just really dorky pictures of these guys. So I don't know if they're intentionally doing that. Oh yeah, and then what was it said in the fucking credits? Hold on, I gotta read this to you. This is, what do they say? Woods of Infinity are writing the songs that make the whole world sing and the young girls cry. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Ugh, so as horrible as that is, and as bad as most of their other music I've looked into are, this particular album, I love it, dude. There's like this recurring piano piece that you get. I think maybe that is the Forlott song. There's a song on here called Underbart, and Underbart is awesome. It goes in, it's like this mellow parts, and then all of a sudden it's insanity, Underbart, and then it like comes back down, and then back to the insanity, Underbart, and I really like the ride that one takes me on. Walking in the Air, I feel like they have done something very special with making that song black metal. If nothing else, you should check out the song Walking in the Air from here. And Underbart, I'd say check out those two tracks from Woods of Infinity, and maybe give the rest of this album a chance, but I can't say much for the rest of their stuff, but I don't even know if these guys are serious. And all their lyrics being in Swedish, I don't speak Swedish. I love so much music from Sweden, and I don't know what it is about it, what's going on over there, but so many of my favorite bands are from Sweden. It just kind of happens. But anyway, that's all the albums I wanted to talk about today. So I hope you guys found something new here. Have you heard any of these albums? Tell me about them, or your opinion on them. Maybe did I say anything wrong? I don't want to give any false information here. So yeah, there's quite a few things, man. Go to Head Split Records, pick up that new Torture Rack. Go to Blood Music, pick up the new Master Boot record. Hollywood Burns. What else did we talk about today? Grandiose Malice. Go to Hell's Headbangers, get the Grandiose Malice. Also, oh man, I just remembered this. Black Witchery had a demo before they were Black Witchery, and Hell's Headbangers just put that out. I can't think of the name of it. There's something for you to go look into and research and check it out. So anyway, that's all I had for today. Until next time, Hail Satan.